Hello, you beautiful people out there. What's going on? This is your friend Brady coming at you fast with another Paragon video, and today we are going to be getting straight to the point, okay? We are not going to be rambling. We're getting back to the old Britik, the good Britik, the non-toxic Britik, the one that you guys want to see. We're going to get straight to the fucking point in this video. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit that like button. Just abuse it like you do your pet turtle. And also, gently stroke that notification bell like you would your own massive penis. Don't forget to share this video on Facebook so everyone has a solid reason to start hating you if they don't already. And follow me on Twitter at BritikHD to see me tweet when I upload my videos or anytime I'm feeling depressed at 2 a.m. and want to tweet some emo shit to gain some emotional support from random strangers on the internet. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, how can you have more fun at a Paragon again, right? Because Paragon's been getting boring, it's dying, blah blah, it's really stale. How can you have fun again in Paragon? Well, here's your answer. You can't. And that's about it, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, make sure you have a wonderful day. Phew, another day, another video. Alright. What's that? Fuck you talking about a 10-minute mark. Oh, and I can't swear either? What? What the fuck does advertisement friendly mean? Are you serious? You mean my video? Oh, motherfucker! Funny enough, my last video actually got flagged as not advertiser friendly, probably for the fact that I used the F word about 4 to 5 times in the first minute and a half. So I am gonna kind of tone it down a little bit, at least in the intros of my videos. I think by the time we get to the halfway mark in the videos, whoever reviews these videos or whatever automated system YouTube uses, kind of might stop caring. So we'll probably do some more swearing. Honestly, I don't know. If it slips up, it slips up. Whatever. Who cares? But thank you guys for tuning into the video nonetheless. Hopefully you like that opening intro skit. I like being sarcastic about that kind of stuff because, hey, you know, humor is mind, soul, food thing. Alright, whatever. Anyway, let's talk about the video. So, how can you have more fun in Paragon? So this is obviously subjective, right? There's no magic pill. It's like, oh, hey, you're gonna have way more fun if you do these things. But here's just a psychological discussion about fun in general when it comes to this game. So my theory as to what makes Paragon fun, first off, was the fact that it was unique. It still is unique, but not as unique as some people might argue that it was in the past. And what made it so unique was the combination of heroes and the hero pool itself, and what you could do with the teammates and everything. Just the heroes in general, they were all unique. It was fun. They all seemed kind of balanced at least. Whereas now it feels like, again, the hero pool is really small. Like, now that we kind of boiled things down after all the changes, after all the notes, the hero pool is kind of small again if you want to be super competitive. And that's the biggest problem, is that people want to win. Winning is fun. But at the same time, people want to have a unique experience. They want to enjoy themselves while playing this game. So you have this conflict of interest where you want to play the best heroes, you want to play the most OP heroes, and you want to use the builds, the best cards, which are also, there's very few options to building decks that are just numbers-wise way better than other decks. And because of those lack of options, you feel like you're forced into this corner to pick a certain amount of things if you want to have a reasonable chance of winning. And the only way that kind of works in the other way, if you want to, pick a hero that's not as good, is if the other team does the same thing and you kind of mirror that. Right, so like if the other team picks Grim as their carry, if you pick Revenant, you're going to have an insane advantage right out the gate. But if you also pick something like Sparrow, who's not super meta, then that kind of gives you some leeway and people aren't as mad about that. But it's still a big issue. So this is especially apparent in higher levels where
everybody is just like snorting cocaine off a stripper's booty, trying to get that high, trying to get that win, super hardcore win, and they want to make sure that every single person on their team, whether you're queued with them or not, whether you're in comms with them or not, understands that you are only going to pick the very best hero each and every single game of your life from now on for the rest of your life, because winning is more important than anything you want to do, and it's way more important than just chilling or relaxing or being unique or anything else that makes it fun for you. Because at the higher levels, at least, winning just outweighs all the other modes of getting that entertainment and enjoyment out of a video game. Which, it's totally understandable. MOBAs are competitive by nature, and this is going to happen when you have sweaties and casuals playing together in the same playlist when you don't have an actual ranked mode playlist, which is why in my previous video I emphasized the addition of a ranked mode, even with matchmaking kind of being shit, would still be very important and beneficial to at least kind of make the community a bit more relaxed in terms of interactions with one another, because you got this conflict of casual players doing whatever the hell you want, and then you get the conflict with the competitive players trying everything in their possibility to win, and then they start raging at each other, they start being toxic, and then things just get worse and worse. And I'm gonna make a video completely separate on the community and talking about the community and all of that. But let's talk about this concept of having fun and how you want to have fun. So how can you have fun? How can you solve this conflict? You want to win, but you don't want to keep picking Rampage in the jungle. You want to win, but you don't want to keep picking Revenant as an ADC. Or, let's see, offlane. Kwong is really solid in the offlane right now. I've seen more people playing Sevarog in the offlane. Offlane actually, you can kind of mess around a lot with solo lane. It's called solo lane now. My bad, I'm old. You can call it solo lane, and there's way more variation in there. But when it comes to jungling, like, if you're not playing Rampage or Richter's still alright, but Richter, you have to be really good with those hooks, so that makes Richter kind of hard to play. In the higher levels, it's hard to play anybody but those two. I mean, Terra came out, and she's fun, but she's not up to par to those other junglers. You could play Sevarog in jungle like this, but he's better in offlane simply because he can get more stacks quicker. At least it's argued that way. But I do like playing Sevarog in jungle still. I think Sevarog's alright. But to get more so to the point of how you can do it, how you can have more fun, well, what a lot of people do is they just make new accounts, right? They start smurfing. Because in lower level ELOs or lower tier gameplay in general, people are still learning the game. They're learning all the heroes. They don't really care so much about that win, and they don't really shove it down your throat and make your life living hell if you cause the team to lose because you decided to pick Crunch in the jungle instead of Rampage or something like that. Make you feel like shit. You get browbeaten. You just get yelled at the whole time, and it's not fun. And it's not fun for them because they lost, so it's not fun for anybody. And that defeats the whole purpose of the video game, because video games are all about having fun. That's the whole point. You play them, relax, the stress relief, and having fun. So I'm a big supporter of that. I think that when somebody picks a hero that might not be super meta, I am kind of the opposite of most high tier players, and I'm just like, you know what, just fuck it, play whatever you want. I don't really care, because as long as you're not an asshole and we have fun, communicate as a team, and actually try, then it's going to be great. But if that one dude who didn't want you to pick him is going to just AFK now that you didn't pick the hero that he wanted, well, then that makes that dude a dick, and then it just ruins the experience for everybody else. So, to have fun, that's the big conflict right there. If you're not winning anymore and you feel like you're sad because you're not winning, well, then start winning. It's that simple. Pick heroes that are better, watch guides, watch videos, make yourself better at the game, and there you go. You're going to start winning. If you're looking to grow more experienced as a player and you just want to play a bunch of different heroes, then pick the heroes that you want to play. Now, if you're at that stage where those things conflict, make alternate accounts, right? Make new accounts. Start from scratch. And I know that sounds like it's a hassle, but sometimes it could be fun. So try doing that if you haven't already. Now, if you have exhausted all those options and you don't feel like doing that, you still want to play at the high level you're playing, but you want to try other heroes, then go ahead and do it. But realize that if you lose, you'll lose, and there's nothing you can do about it, and that's fine, as long as you learn from those losses and you actually end up doing something you want to do and grow as a player from that experience. So it's just weighing those two extremes, winning and doing nothing but winning, or being unique, playing all the heroes that you want to play, going for the master skins, whatever. You either pick the super casual route or pick the competitive route. Because usually if you try and find something in between, it's going to be really, really hard to do that because people are going to yell at you and hate you no matter what. So make an alternate account, nobody's going to know who you are, and you can do the other thing as much as you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, make sure you have a wonderful day. Peace.